Finance Committee meeting for July 21st, 2025. Counselor Smith.
Here.
Walters out. Allen's out. Brandt.
Here.
And Harden.
Here.
You've got 3.
We barely hanging on. All right, can I get a motion to dispense with the reading and approve the minutes as presented from our meeting of June 30th?
I'll make the motion.
All right, motion from Mr. Brandt, second from Mr. Harden. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. That is 3-0 to approve the minutes. I'm gonna take a couple of items out of order, to allow, Ms. Wright and, Laura to leave early. So 040725 from our new business agenda, request to surplus miscellaneous library items from Judith Wright, our library director. Judith, you wanna? I have the list. I don't know if everybody has the list. I can pass it down.
Most of the items are just old technology, old iPads, computer parts, things like that that we've been able to replace over the years with our technology capital.
Okay, all right. So we're just surplusing that list of, it's mostly monitors, old hard drives, all the things.
I'll make a motion to allow the library items to be sold at surplus.
Okay.
I'll second that motion.
Motion for Mr. Brandt, second for Mr. Harden. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
3-0, that is approved. And Mike, you have that list too? I do. Okay, awesome. All right, now, Ms. Roberts, request to hire a prosecutor for the municipal court, coming to us from our city manager, Mr. Adams, and our court administrator, Laura Roberts.
Yes, so as you all know, I've been working to revamp the court, kind of get it up to par and do some things. And speaking with Mr. Adams about a couple of issues, he recommended that we switch gears and get a new prosecutor. Our prosecutor that we have now has been here for quite a long time, and bring someone in new to try to help do the things that we need to get done. And so that's what I'm asking, and I'm 100% on board with that.
And Ms. Roberts has given us a recommendation for the law firm of Barnes and Barnes.
Correct.
So that we'll actually have two
We'll have two
attorneys.
We'll have two prosecutors here every court date, and it will not cost any more than what we're already paying now. Actually, it might be a little bit cheaper.
And this comes out of one of your special court funds, correct?
This actually is out of the police budget,
Okay.
because it's the prosecutor, so it's
Right.
funded by general fund.
Okay, comes out of the police budget, all right. So that is. Can you send her that? Can you send Mike that? Or can somebody send?
Yes, sir. I'll get it to you.
Okay. All right, so the motion is to approve Ms. Roberts hiring a new prosecutor for our municipal court.
I'll make that motion to approve the hiring of a new prosecutor for the municipal court, Barnes and Barnes. Is that Lee Barnes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, motion for Mr. Harden,
Second.
second for Mr. Brandt. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, 3-0, that is approved. Thank you, Ms. Roberts, we appreciate that. Okay, I want to make one quick adjustment. The item 070725, which is right below Ms. Roberts' item, is a request permission to authorize the city manager to execute a change order for the Kenilworth Stormwater Project. We already have a stormwater project, Kenilworth Stormwater Project item on our agenda. It's an old business item agenda 020225, which was left on there for this exact reason, to accommodate that. So if I could get a motion to drop 070725, and then we'll just do that with the old business item.
I'll make a motion to drop 070725.
All right, motion to drop.
I'll second that motion.
All right.
070725.
Thank you.
Duplicate.
Thank you.
022.
Second from Mr. Brandt. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. That is dropped. Okay, and that brings us up to 020225, which is a request for permission to provide an update on the Kenilworth Stormwater Project, coming to us from Mr. Smith. And I have that in front of me, but you want to tell everybody?
Yeah, just right here. So this is the final change order and the final invoice we received from Southeastern Silk Coating, which means that we are at the end of the project. The items that are included in this change order. So first of all, let me say this: we disturbed a lot more area than we had anticipated, because the job was so difficult to build.
Right.
So we added a lot more trees. The overruns, most of the overruns include sodding. We ended up sodding a lot of people's front yards and backyards. And then the modified grade inlets, grade inlets were installed, and then we had a really bad rain event in May, and we realized that we needed to lower those inlets. And so these were all from the direction of myself and the city manager. We knew what was going on the whole time. So this is the final change order. I will say that since this is the last invoice we've received, we're about 9.85 over the bid amount, percent over the bid amount, and we try to stay under that 10% threshold.
Yeah.
So we've been successful in that. It's
And this
also
was
gone-
really complicated.
It's also gone on a lot longer
Yeah.
than we thought, so I was glad to see that we're still under 10%. And then we're only 1.8% over the budgeted amount, so
That's good.
both of those are good news. We have received our $150,000 reimbursement from ADEM.
Oh, good.
So that
Are
check.
we gonna get that sign down out of the tree?
We're gonna get that sign down out of the tree.
Okay, good.
Yep.
And I have that amount as $16,818. Is that right? Is that fair?
180.
That's the number. The change order is 16,818 is what I have.
The change order is 26,501.53.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. I have a different number on here. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so.
And there's a budget amendment also to move that additional 1.8%
Over.
into here
Okay. And from-
Oxmoor Road.
From Oxmoor Road, okay. I think what we're gonna do is, since this item has been on our agenda for a while, leave it on here until this is approved at council, assuming it is approved here. And then in our next committee meeting, we can drop that, because the project will be complete. So, that is a motion to approve that change order of 26,000, whatever that number was.
And that's 020225?
Yes, 020225.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the $26,501 and something cents.
Okay, yeah, no, the number went away.
And for 020225.
Okay, motion from Mr. Harden,
I'll second.
second from Mr. Brandt. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, 3-0, that is approved. All right, the next item, 140525 on our old business agenda, is a request for consideration of Aldott lighting on Lakeshore and I-65. I talked to Randy about this when we talked about his budget, and he is still working with Alabama Power to figure that out. So, we're just, I guess, gonna keep this on here and carry it over again, at least until Randy's here and can address it for us, because last I heard, he was still working on that, so,
And they still, I think they're still trying to finish pricing it out.
yeah.
I'm not aware.
Yeah, okay. All right, on to the new business agenda, 010725, request for consideration of purchasing equipment for pothole patching and paving, coming to us from Mr. Squires. This is, we have some money in our 7 cents gas tax, and that fund is specifically meant for paving and patching. And so in order to do that, in order to make that process a little bit easier and to not have to use as many subcontractors and have the equipment we need, we are going to purchase a patching truck at the cost of $271,600, a dump truck, a mini dump truck, for $134,817.37, and a compact track loader, and you'll have to explain what that is, Berkeley, for $76,498, for a total purchase of $482,915.37, coming out of that 7 cents gas tax fund.
482.9 what?
$482,915.37. Do you need to add anything to that, Berkeley?
The little bitty thing is, that's what we scrape the road with
Oh.
and all when we're doing the patch and dig them up. And we currently, the one we have is the 2001 model, but it's not big enough to do what we do. We have to use the backhoe now to do it, so, which is a lot harder to deal with. But the reason we done this, on the 7 cent, which is Randy and I split or use it both, you can purchase equipment out of it for both, bridge work, street light work, paving work, things like that. And most of the time that's, you know, if most of you know, the 4 and 5 cent to 7 cent, it's usually money in, money out every year. That's money coming to us from the state for our gas tax and things like that. And the Rebuild Alabama Act that they passed, we now get money in 4 and 5 cent from that, so it's money from that. But the money that we have has been money that's been left over a period of time, that's built up in that account. So that's what it is. I know Randy's bought in the past, I think he bought 1 or 2 trucks with it and all for his stuff, so that's all it is. And we're kind of trying to get ahead because of the tariffs. All the heavy equipment trucks and things are gonna see a 17 to 21% increase as of September 1. So it gives us the opportunity to go ahead and get those on order and not have to pay that percentage difference come October.
And you think you'll save, I mean, we're spending
Right now,
gas tax, but
right now, our biggest issue we run into, the little patching trailer we have, it only hauls 4 tons, so we have to make 2 runs back on each load that we do to be able to do it. The truck we're getting is an 8-ton, it'll haul 8 tons of asphalt, so it's a 1 run for us, is all we gotta go and get, plus the heat mechanism on it's just so much better. Our trailer's, I think, a 2009, 2010 model, so this one heats with gas, so it's a lot easier than it stays a lot hotter than the electric one that we got, because back then they didn't offer the gas terminal on there. So that's the biggest difference in it. It's just a lot bigger in what we're doing. We'd like to give you an example when we fixed the milling down, or the sub patch up underneath in front of the hotel out there. We had to make 3 runs to get the asphalt. So that would have been 1 run in the truck. So the trailer's just, I mean, it's, the one side of the unit of the trailer doesn't heat anymore because the element's gone in it. So, but that's what it is. That's the reason why we came to you with it.
All right.
But it's out of 7 cents. It's not a capital budget project.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Compact mini dumps or what?
It is a patching truck, a mini dump truck, and the compact track loader, which is the thing you scrape
Yes.
the asphalt.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the equipment to fix potholes and patch our streets.
All right, motion from Mr. Brandt,
I'll second that.
second from Mr. Harden. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that is approved 3-0. All right, thanks, Berkeley. Okay, 020725 is a request to amend the budget for Mr. Pugh. I have that as a relatively small amount, $1,792 transferring from uniforms to vehicle maintenance.
That's all it is. We ran out of money in vehicle maintenance and had a little money left over in uniforms. Blake says it should be enough to get us through, so.
Okay,
I just wanted to-
okay, all right. Anybody have any questions? It's pretty straightforward.
No, I'll make a motion to approve the, moving of money from the uniform budget to the
Vehicle maintenance.
vehicle maintenance budget.
You got that?
All right, motion from Mr. Brandt,
I'll second that.
second from Mr. Harden. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
3-0, that is approved. Thanks, Wyatt. Okay, 030725 is a request to set a bid date on August 19th for Green Springs Phase 2, coming to us from Kel Smith. This is for our exciting part to get us down to the lakeshore side of Green Springs.
That's right, so it's a resurfacing and sidewalk project from Broadway down to Lakeshore, around Lakeshore into the Woodmont neighborhood. This is the last phase of Green Springs. It's been held up with Aldott working on the permit to get around Lakeshore, but it's been approved and plans are gonna come tomorrow and then we'll send them out for bidding.
Okay, so the motion would be to set that bid date for August the 19th at, what time would you prefer?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
What do you expect, Kale, on number of bids?
Oh, yeah.
How many bidders?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never, I mean, we got several, we got 4 or 5 for the library. I mean, we've seen a lot more increase in the number of interested contractors for stuff like this.
And I will say the budgeted amount for this is $826,000. It's the
That's
budgeted
right.
amount for that project, because it's gonna be fairly complicated getting around that corner and the creek and the thing and the whole.
That's right. I'm optimistic about that number though.
Yeah.
so
Okay,
just
good.
See how it comes.
All right,
All right, I'll make a motion to set the bid date for August 19th for Green Springs Phase 2,
okay, at 3 o'clock.
3 p.m.
All right, motion from Mr. Harden,
Second?
second from Mr. Brandt. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, 3-0, that is approved, and that brings us, what, does that bring us to our last item?
050725.
Oh, yep, that's right, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, 050725, sorry, I skipped right over it. Request for, you were smushed in there between Judith and Laura. Request for line item transfers coming to us from our fire department, Chief Broadhead. I've got those in front of me, you wanna tell everybody?
Yes, so just getting towards the end of the budget, so I have a request for $6,000 out of tuition in schools into traveling conference. Due to the new hires we've had this year, I have to send two to recruit school outside of our normal here in Over the Mountain that we do, and that's gonna carry hotel and lodging and meals with it. So no new money, just out of tuition in schools over into traveling conference. Second request is $12,500 from fuel, which is, these are both supply accounts, I know they don't sound the same, to physicals. We overdrew physicals because of some injuries that we had this year. It's been steadily going. So, but I have enough to get through fuel. I talked to Blake, and we are comfortable that that won't require any new money.
Okay. All right, so we have request to do 2 line item transfers from Chief Broadhead.
I'll make a motion to approve Chief Broadhead's request.
All right, motion for Mr. Brandt,
I'll second that.
a second for Mr. Harden. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, 3-0. Sorry, I skipped over you, Brandon. 080725, request to purchase and add in the Chamber of Commerce Centennial Map Guide. This is coming to me from myself and from D Park, who is the the person from Alliance Publishing. They are, Alliance Publishing is creating a map guide for the city to celebrate the centennial. They're gonna have it at various locations around the city. And they have asked us, the city, to purchase an ad. They called me today to ask to purchase the, let's see. I think the first page, which I think is, it's like it's a 2-page spread right when you open the magazine. So it would be $2,400 is the price for the ad. It's a 2-page spread. This is not like the size of the magazine that they do every year. It's smaller. And it's gonna have guides to our downtown, to Edgewood, to West Homewood. And let's see what else we got.
Is that coming out of a line
Yeah,
item
where
for
we-
This is,
advertising?
yes, and I checked with JJ, because I wasn't sure how much money we still had in the advertising line item. We have $10,541 still left in the line item. We have spent $14,459. I don't anticipate there being any other advertising between now and the time that the budget year ends on September 29th, September 30th. You never know what might pop up, but I don't know. And this is unusual. Usually we are only doing 1 ad a year because we're just doing the magazine. That's the year-long magazine. But they're doing this special project with the chamber, and specifically for the centennial.
I'll make a motion to approve spending the money for our wonderful Chamber of Commerce maps.
Okay, motion for Mr. Brandt,
Second that.
second for Mr. Harden. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
3-0. Okay, that is approved, and without any additional items on our agenda, we are adjourned.